get my bones out.
Cool. Alrighty. We all ready?
I believe so. When I roll, I just want to make sure this is how this works. So I have the macros.
Yep.
When I roll like con, it's just doing flat.
Yep, it's just doing a flat D20 roll. I don't have any of the character stats or anything like that in the character sheets for any of the automation.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure because you said macros, which implied that to me, so I was just making sure.
Yeah, normally whenever if I was doing like a long running game, I would set up all the characters and stuff inside the VTT using the auto magic character sheets, and that way I didn't have to mess with any of that stuff.
Cool. No worries. I just wanted to double check that.
Cool. And then also, if you go to the right-hand side of that macro bar at the bottom, there will be an upward arrow that says Next Hotbar page, and it will give you effort categories and stuff. You can also click on your character token, click on the red dot, the role selector, and you can click on the effort category or the stat you want to roll as well. Ah! Awesome.
It seems that when I click once, it rolls a bunch of times.
So did you highlight and like click and highlight your character? Because if you did, you probably selected everybody.
Oh no. It looks like I have everyone selected by default.
So out away from all the characters, just click and drag in the middle of somewhere, and then you can click on your specific one character.
Got it. Cool.
Now, if you do the roll selector, it should only do one die.
That was mine.
Okay. Are we ready to begin then?
I believe so.
Okay, so
yeah, man.
Your mission briefing as Colonial Marines is that you are being tasked to go out to Orvald Station, one of the corporation's premier research facilities in the deep peripheries of space, of known space. But however, it failed to do a check-in, and now it's being recorded. The transponder signals are being recorded in extrastellar or extra system space, meaning it's in between solar systems. So that's a no bueno. However, your team is being sent in to reconnoiter and collect information and hopefully reposition the station. But when you awoke from deep freeze, your orders had changed. They were now to board the station, detonate a nuclear device, and exit the station. Well, not detonate while you're on it, not while you're on the station and stuff. That's dumb. But get off the station and get off before it explodes. And yeah, it's called Orvald because that is the name of the researcher who was the main leader of that station. But when you guys get there, you find that most of everything is intact, albeit very quiet. Lights are on, some are off, not in a creepy sense. But like you find zero resistance getting to the engine room, and you guys find yourself in the engine room setting a bomb. And as soon as you set the bomb, the ticker says 15, and counts down. However, the next sound that you guys hear is the sound of klaxons going bang, bang, 15 minutes till site self-destruct. And you hear the doors go and lock as you are staring in front of what seems to be a glowing nuclear reactor at the top, your bomb next to it, but you start to hear what sounds like scratching and screaming sounds at the bottom. You can go one of two ways if you want, to the left or to the right, or you can try and wade through whatever's in the bottom of in the next door. However, you have 15 rounds to exit this station and get out before the bomb goes off. So that's where I'm going to leave you at. Ask questions as needed, but you've got 3 different ways to go, and one of them sounds like there's a big horde of thingies back there. Let's start at the top. Sean, or character Sean.
Yeah. Do you want introductions or just go?
We can do introductions if you want.
All right. So Sean's like a young, like he's a very young Marine, right? But he got put in because he's very tech savvy. He's carrying an Autobot. What is it? So basically a stationary gun that can be left in place and shoot in one direction, and an auto key in the event that we hit a locked door. And he's kind of freaking out now because this wasn't supposed to happen. My vote is we go away from either if somebody knows the way to or can hack a map and find the way to the escape pods. That's the way he wants to go.
Okay. So we can hold your turn. If you don't have any actions you want to do, we can hold your turn. Actually, let's just spend this and go through and do introductions, and we'll start at the top and then do actions.
All right.
Cedric, tell me about yourself. Oop, you're on mute.
You're muted.
So Cedric and I are both pretty green. He's a kid straight out of training. He's really excited to see a xenomorph. Like, he's kind of obsessed with them. So he really wants to see one, but also knows they're likely to kill him. So he's torn at the moment. How much training has he had, Phil? Like, is the corporation just throwing people out there as fast as it can, or are they getting good training? Or is that for me to make up?
What do you think? How long would Cedric? How long would a blue-eyed greenhorn get before he gets out into the field?
I reckon I reckon it's more fun if he's not that well trained and not that disciplined.
It's probably about 2 years.
2 years. Oh, okay. That's all right. Yeah. So in that case, he's you can just sort of see he's doing what he's supposed to do, but you can see him kind of twitching and his eyes darting around because he's really torn between just wanting to shit his pants and wanting to run towards that noise and start taking pictures. So, Phil, can you just explain why we can't just go out the way we came in?
So you totally could if you want to. All the doors are locked. The 3 doors that are here, they are currently locked. But the one at the bottom down here that I just pinged at, it has banging sounds on the other side, like somebody's going boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Sorry,
boom,
when
boom,
you were
boom.
saying bottom, I thought you were talking up and down rather than bottom of the screen. Okay.
Sorry. Yes. Bottom of the screen.
Cool. Okay.
So
and which
that door is
in?
the one that we came from?
Yes.
There we go. Okay. Great. So the way we came is blocked. We got to figure another way out.
Yep.
All right. Brody?
Okay, let's go. Brody is kind of the veteran of this troop. He's the muscle. Kind of probably towers over everyone else. And he's already kind of getting positioned as a guardian. So I know we're not doing actions, but my plan is to kind of direct people towards, let's say, the left. Can I ping?
Yep.
Ping.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna, like, just as a planning thing, I'm gonna hold my action on my turn until everyone else has moved.
Perfect. Blaze. Also, CJ, we need to get your character. I'm gonna assign you your character, so that way you can do your dice rolls and stuff.
Oh, right on.
All right, so Blaze is kind of in the same boat as Brody's been around a little bit. If you were to picture this group as like platoon, right? We've got Sean and Cedric more like your Charlie Sheen and his group, and then you've got Tom Berenger and his group. So I'm picturing, Brody like Tom Berenger, and then the rest of the veterans with him. And honestly, Blaze ain't getting paid for this shit. So let's get out of here. Whoever wants to start jacking at the door, he'll cover in the middle, and if it comes within, he will burn the shit out of it, nuke it, and sort through the ashes later.
Righteous. I love the platoon reference. All right, Lambert.
So that leaves, Lambert. Lambert is kind of like Tech from the Bad Batch. Well enough off with the plasma rifle. Carries a few grenades because things that explode are fun. But also kind of the combat medic. So I've got a med pack. More interested in making sure we survive as a crew and getting out of here. But I can hold my own if the Xenos come blasting through a door.
Righteous. Okay, so now we are going to start rounds. At the top of the round, we got 15. We're going to start with Sean the Kid. And it sounds like Rook may be the one opening the door.
Right. So, you guys, you think we should go left?
Yep.
All right. Distances.
So from one side of the index card to another is near. Going from one index card to another index card is far. And then anything like within, typical range, if you're not going all the way across the index card, is close.
Okay. So I could make it to the door, right?
Yep.
All right. Is the door is the door just closed or is it locked?
The door is locked.
Okay.
Depending on what you do is what is going to inform what I do next.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna save my auto key for right now. Is there any sort of terminal I can try and hack?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try and hack the terminal.
Okay. That would be an intelligence check or a wisdom check if you can spin it in a way that I've done this before. Panel looks correct, or I've seen this in the simulations, and this is the type of stuff that I've used before, or however you've done it before.
My int and whiz bonus are the same, so I'm gonna go intelligence.
Boom, boom, boom,
18
boom.
plus 2.
All right. So that means you're able to open that panel. You've seen all the wires. You've placed it in there, and as soon as you do that, a screen or a voice comes over the terminal and says, "Hold on, I have a line. You are in violation of Corporate Order 0001. Containment at all costs. Specimen must not leave the station and be saved for collection pickup." And that voice that you hear, you would recognize that as Orvald, the scientist, but in a weird modulated way.
Okay. Is it can I tell, is it like would I know if it's like AI and I can respond to it, or is it more
Yes.
like
It is in fact, well, this is the legally distinct mother. So Orvald took his personality and made his version of mother called Orvald.
okay. All right. So can I say something to it?
Go for it.
Is that a free action or am I done?
I'd take that as a free action, as long as you're not like trying to influence it to do anything.
No, I'm just going to ask you, where is specimen drop off location?
That would be the docking bay. However, contamination is evident in further corridors towards the docking bay. Containment teams must be notified.
Okay. I'll end my turn then at that point.
Okay, now we got Cedric.
All right. So I'm imagining it's like a military unit, but we don't have a commander. Like I don't follow orders from anyone. Is that right?
You guys would be a unit, and you would have had like a lieutenant somewhere. We'll call him on the ship, like back on the ship that you guys are currently at. So he did not come with you, or that person didn't come with you.
Right.
Let's do Skull. It's a female commander. Blank. So it is a male commander.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to maybe make eye contact with the more experienced soldiers to make sure they don't disagree, and I'm going to head down to the door where we heard the aliens or the noise, and I'm going to press my ear against it to get a bit more of a listen.
Okay. Keep in mind that the door that Sean is at, the kid, that one is unlocked. It's just not opened yet.
Yeah, I know. I just can't resist. I want to listen.
Okay, so
Because these are close.
when you press your ear against that door, it sounds like and like all sorts of like hissing and hissing noises, but then also a mixture of moans and groans, like things you might have seen in a bad horror movie,
So human moans and groans.
with a mixture of something else.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, I'm going to listen for as long as I think I can without the others thinking I'm totally weird, but I'm probably wrong about how long that is. I'm probably listening a bit too long, and then I'll head towards the door that is open.
Awesome.
If I have any turn left.
Okay. Movement wise, that would technically be a far move, just because. Actually, no, that's a near move. So yeah, you still got in action.
I'm going to open the door.
Awesome. So that door is open. Brody. Now, if you guys agree, Brody could say, "I go to the next room," and you all could go with Brody, or you can piecemeal into the next room and stuff.
I go into the next room.
Okay.
I am going with Brody.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll do
cool.
that too.
Let's see. Next room. Engineering. Alright, give me one. I gotta find my scene. Okay. That is this one. So, everybody emerges through the door. Arrange yourselves how you want. But in here, you notice that the target goes up a little bit, and inside the refinery, things are dark, moist, and it's kind of difficult to navigate. The walls look the same as they all look the same, but then you start to notice like ribbing and different things across the walls and the ceiling and stuff like that. And down the hall, you hear what sounds like hisses. I'm going to roll a spawn die and see how many appear. Okay, So, not in this not so this scene is a little bit more theater of the mind nebulous, but in this zone you hear what sounds like hissing and similar to what Cedric had heard and was describing, but it sounds like it's coming down the hallway and stuff like that. However, now you have 17
Where's
remorse. What's up?
can you ping where the door is that we just came through?
It would be right next to where you're at.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Cool. And Brody, is it Brody's turn?
Brody had taken you guys through the door, so now it
Oh,
is Blaze's turn.
Okay.
All right, given that, given the kind of layout, I think what he's going to try and do is set up maybe right here as a defensive position, so it allows us to cover like this spot right here, through here, and maybe even back here if we had to. And if you let, we could kind of hopscotch our way through.
Awesome. So you're setting up a defensive
Yeah,
cut.
he's lit. He's setting up. He's going to spark up a cigar with the pilot of his flamethrower, and he's setting up in that defensive position.
Time to burn some bugs. Okay. So you're doing a hold action. Lambert, what would you like to do?
So like these pipes up in here, like are these like corridors or like if I were to move here up here, I would assume that I'd have to like kind of walk through these little areas and like
Yep. So you would have range this way, and then the Xenos would have to force themselves to come up through. It's a ray, so they would have to come up through here, and then maneuver
okay,
their way
yeah,
around towards you that way.
sure, gotcha. Well, I'm also not the guy that likes to go in the front, so I'm gonna come over here and post up next to Blaze. And then I'm gonna do just an investigation, just to kind of like see if there's anything equipment-wise useful. Is there anything like hissing steam vents or something that like environmentally we could use to like cover our tracks or use as like hot gas to kill something or something like that, you know?
Okay.
So, oh, sorry, I had everyone.
You're fine. That's me.
5
That was
plus,
me.
so, I rolled an 8, so I don't really. I'm kind of getting freaked out about hearing all these Xenos a little bit. I'm a little nervous.
Awesome. So you're posted up. We got 2 posts. I have added a contact timer. So in 2 more turns, you will have contact with the Xenos. I've de-incremented the escape timer. So now it is back at the top of the order. Your goal is to figure out how to get through this route or this corridor. So I need everybody to make a navigation check using wisdom versus the target. And if you fail, everyone gets lost.
Ah,
Can't tell if that's my cat or my child screaming.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so 2. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
I failed.
Awesome.
I failed as well.
Wow, yeah, I did too.
Well, so you got 2 people that passed, which is great because they're able to keep everybody still on the path and not get lost in the corridors and stuff. I'm sorry, Torn, because you haven't seen like the movie Aliens or Alien, but there's always the corridor that's
It's
got all the
fine.
ribs and the like victims stuck to the walls and stuff.
Oh, is that where we are?
Yeah. So as you guys are maneuvering down the hallways and stuff, trying to get in position and keep your eyes open and your ears peeled, you find what looks to be like victims stuck in the walls, on the walls, people that were once research stations, but you find the chests have been blown outwards.
The cocoons have sprung forth.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
What the hell was this Orvald up to?
Do we know that is this a door over here?
Where are you looking at? Yes, that is a door. That
Is
is a
that
door,
the
and
only-
then there's a door down here.
Okay, so there's one there and one here.
Yep.
All right. All right. Good to know. All right. Are we at the top of the round?
Yes, we are at the top of the round.
All right.
So after Cedric acts, that's when the Xenos will come and engage.
All right. So Sean's gonna yell, guys, should I lock the door behind us?
Brody just nods.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I want to try and close the door behind us so we don't get flanked from behind.
Okay, you are able to do that with the rewiring and stuff. It re-engages, it hisses shut, re-engages the bars.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move up to the line, I guess.
Okay,
And that's it.
awesome. We're gonna tick this down one. All right, Cedric.
So we're kind of expecting them to come from the bottom of that line. Is that right?
So yes, this line,
That line of
right
people.
as you watch my cursor flying around here, this line here, starting at this. Come on. I'll draw it out. Oh, I know why. This little node right here on the map, following this line right across here, is a connection.
That's a wall, is it? That line?
That would be a wall, yes.
Yeah,
and then these pipes also form a wall as well. However, you can climb on top of the pipes. The wall itself here is made out of like thin sheet metal and things like that.
All right. And all of this is covered in the kind of mucusy, resiny stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. And what's the top of the pipes like? Is there cover up there?
You would be you'd be about 10 feet in the air. So
what I mean is, are there things to hide behind towards the top?
Not necessarily. There would be like like the what do you call it? I call it trusses, where it's like the triangles that connect together and make big old bars, reinforcing the bar.
So I'm going to see if I can climb up to just there, if I can.
Okay, go ahead and make a dex roll.
All right. And as I'm climbing, I'm going to see if I can break a few pieces of resin off or anything that looks like I'm using it as an excuse to get close to the walls, which I'm fascinated by, and maybe get a few bits off as I go.
Go ahead and make your dex check.
All right. Is equal to the target number of 6. Oh no, I beat it because I got a 2 modifier. So yeah, I got a 15.
Awesome. So you're able to get up to the top, and then roll a d4 for how many pieces you can get.
All right. 2.
So you got 2 pieces. Although they're really sticky, and your hands are like, so now you got this weird sticky resin in your pockets.
Okay, I'm gonna have a little sniff of that, and is that my turn done? If I've moved and taken an action?
Yes. So you are now covering this. It sounds like these guys are covering this way. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna tick that down. You got contact coming. So that means the Xenos are going to start piling in down through the stairs here. We're gonna pick them from here. And they're able to make it to about start getting into range here. Cool. All right. So now they are starting to move into range. At the top of my next turn is when they're actually going to like move in and engage with you guys.
Cool.
Brody, what would you like to do?
I'm going to call out excitedly that I can see them.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll tell you
Can I
that'll give
move-
Brody an easy to any engagement actions that you do.
Can I get like here?
Yep.
And then I will shoot with my. How far can I get? Can I get like here?
So if you'd have to change the direction that you were going. Instead of going up through the pipes, you would have to go down down in front of the line of fire and out into this open area here then.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I will extend the clip of my plasma rifle. How do you want me to just?
So
do I just roll and then?
You say, I'm spending my turn to expend a clip of my plasma rifle. I remove 8 of those tokens, but next turn, you're sitting duck as you reload.
Cool. Do that.
Okay,
Can you choose, like, can like in video games, can we choose to like leave our plasma gun like unloaded and then switch to a sidearm or something like that, and then just knowing that before we have to use the plasma rifle again, we need to reload and take an action?
I will say yes, but it's going to be on you to remember that you need to reload it.
For sure.
Good deal. Because that was my question as well, CJ.
Okay, so you're going to blow away 8 of these guys. 1,
Nice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice.
Awesome. Next up is Blaze.
Okay, so he's going to work his way down and I think put himself, next to Brody there.
Okay.
And distance-wise, I should be able to hit that with flamethrower or no?
Yeah, you should be able to hit it.
At least the 4 of them, anyways, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that is exactly what he's going to do. Dex roll. Let's see. Sweet. So that's an 18.
Nice.
And let's see, what does this thing do? Do basic effort. Cool. Where's my basic? There it is. And he gets a 3 on that, so that's going to be a 7 all around.
Nice. I think I did include special things for the flamethrower if you rolled a 4.
Yeah, there's a 2 in 6 chance to catch for it to catch fire and burn for D4 rounds for basic.
Yes. However, being that these are hordes or minions, all 4 of them just kind of pop like balloons.
Yep.
There's a reason I included that. So.
Yep. Understood.
These 4 go away. Awesome. Lambert, what would you like to do?
Sweet. You said there's a door right about there?
Yep, down here at the bottom.
Okay, I'm gonna rush down here and poke my head around the corner. See the riddled remains of Xenos and some charred, burning corpses. Looks like you guys got this under control. I'm gonna check the door to see if it's unlocked.
Okay. When you do, when you do check it, it is locked. You'll need to meet or beat the target of 13 to figure out how to unlock it.
All right, I'll do an int on that. Let's see. 13 exactly.
Oof. getting lucky. Oh, that's right. Everybody has a hero coin, so don't forget that.
Woohoo!
And Sean, the kid, since your first action was to move and post up, I will allow you to move into a different advantageous position if you wish.
Okay. Sean's gonna post up next to what is it? I can't see. Is that
Lambert.
Lambert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post up next to Lambert, but instead of facing the door, I'm gonna be kind of like back up behind our two frontline dudes, and just have my plasma rifle ready.
Awesome.
Or actually,
Sweet.
you know what? You were able to unlock the door. Is that right?
I don't know if I unlocked it or did I just figure out how to do it.
You did unlock it.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, what is it? I'm just gonna then instead of posting up and being ready, I'm just gonna yell out, "Guys, we're going south." What is it? Grab Cedric. Let's go. And I'm gonna open the door and go through.
Okay. So does everybody want to go through?
Yes.
Yep. I'll follow.
Okay, so you guys are able to go to that place. Where did I put it? Well, I gotta look at my maps. Okay. So you guys escape to the next location, which point we'll take this down one. Oops, I got two Cedrics. I need a Lambert kid. Okay, so this location, when you come into this room, orange, in addition to the orange lights of the self-destruct, red lights are also flashing, and you see across screens containment procedures, and what looks to be broken glass vials. However, the you guys aren't really familiar with what the containment procedures are, but as you're listening and like, it's kind of hard to hear, but you hear something that sounds like a person in the vents going, and you see skittering in the dark corners of this room. And we are at the top of the order. Sean, the kid.
I'm gonna.
Oh, before you act, I'm gonna roll a 2d4 or d4, and at each round there will be a set of Xenos parasite facehuggers. Let me roll a d6 and figure out where they're coming in at. One, two, three, four. Okay. One is coming in down there. Nope, we don't want that one. That's the surprise. Or, what did I roll? 4 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5, and 6. So there's a couple parasitic facehuggers or xeno facehuggers that skitter out of the darkness and come into view. Shots to hit these guys will be hard because they are small. And yeah, if one latches onto your face, you must roll a con check to resist being, face hugged and the thing wrapping around your neck, and you have to throw it off and stuff. Or someone can assist you and make it into an easy con check.
Hey, how do I zoom out from the map? I keep accidentally zooming way in, and I can't.
So if you have a middle mouse or like a mouse wheel, just roll in and out of the mouse wheel.
How do you move
There
the
we
map up and down?
Right mouse
Right
click,
click.
and you
Okay.
can click and drag that around.
All right. Perfect. That works.
Sorry,
Awesome.
I was gonna say that because you said you were having troubles reading the names.
Okay. All right. All right. And it's top of the round, and it's me.
Yep. So the goal with this is what are containment procedures? Deal with the 2 face huggers, and then the doors are also locked in this room.
Okay. All right. Can I try and take a shot at this guy over here?
Yes, it will be hard. So it is 16 to hit.
Okay.
However,
all right.
I will say with the flamer, it's not hard just because it's an AOE blast. But if you're shooting it with like a rifle, you know.
Yeah, I've got a rifle. What if I try and counter that with a full clip just because I'm freaking out?
Yeah, if you're doing a full clip, you can expend a full clip. You'll hit it. Roll the D8 for gun damage, and then. Oh wait, is that the take out 8 Xenos ability?
Yes.
Then you'll take it out. You'll just have to reload your weapon next round.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Okay, cool.
So I just, I'm just like, damn it, and just like start firing like crazy. And then
I wish I had a sound clip of the plasma rifle just.
yeah, what is it? Like when, yeah. Anyways,
So
okay,
yeah,
so that's my action. I get one move.
yep.
I'm going to. Is there like any sort of bench or anything? Does this look like it's hydroponics? This looks like a lab, right?
Yes.
Is there a bench I can move to where there might be papers or something on it?
Yes. Down here, there is a bench, a couple computer screens. There are also some tablets down in these areas here.
Okay.
So where it looks like there's a double wall, that's kind of a bench that is sticking out, and it has different items and stuff on the table there.
Okay. I'm gonna move to that point and just yell out, "Cover me!" And that's my turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll another D2, or not D2, another D4. See how many more of the Xenos spawn.
Oh, it's every turn, not every round.
Every turn.
Shit. Yes.
Oops. And then see where those spawn at. 3. So there, and there. Okay. Cedric.
The spot down the bottom left where there are 2 of them. What is that? Like all that black and white stuff there amongst?
Those are different
vials.
Those are different science experiments, vials, just scientific stuff. I don't know what
okay.
would normally be in a lab, but like you just see random beakers and tubes and broken
Yeah.
glass bowls and stuff like that.
Right. How much spread do I have on my shotgun? Like, can I hit both of those if I move close enough?
If you move close enough, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over there, spend a moment looking at them, and then blast them both with my shotgun.
Awesome. That is an AOE, so go ahead and roll normal gun damage. So
Is that close enough where I am?
yep.
Oh, so I hit automatically, right? Because it's AOE.
Well, I mean it's not hard, so you're gonna have to roll. You have to roll to hit.
Oh, I have to roll to hit and then do gun damage.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's at Dex, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I got a 1.
No. So let's do a confirm the crit, or confirm the failure, I should say. Roll another d20, and if you roll another 1, we'll call something bad happens.
All right. I got a 15 that time.
Okay, you have succeeded. You hold on to your weapon, but you run up there, and the little guys seem to skitter out of the way.
All right. That's my turn done, yeah?
Yep. Roll for another couple. Hopefully one shows up this time. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit's hitting the fan quick.
Yep.
We all about to become Xenos.
Yes. And then we get to hunt other people? Excellent.
Yeah,
Where
if
the
we all die,
monsters now.
if we all fail and if we all die, I vote Phil makes the follow-up where we are the Xenos hunting everyone else.
That'd be fun.
Where are the monsters now?
Okay. That was Cedric. Brody, it is your turn.
Brody is going to cover Sean and try to take out this Xenoparasite 8 down with Cedric.
Okay.
Just with the generic sidearm.
Okay. Generic sidearm doesn't do much, I don't believe.
That one.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Confirm.
Here it comes.
Yep, confirm it.
Let's do it as Dex again.
Man,
Oh no.
Jesus.
very close to not holding onto that gun. So you are able to hold onto your weapon, and you notice that the floor seems a little waxy or covered in the xenomorph resin, we'll call it.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully someone's got like an Autobot or some sort of support weapon.
I
Oh
do.
wait, not that roll. Not ignore that. That was a mistake. Oh my goodness. And then let's see where they come in at here. Um,
Oh.
6, 2, 1, and 4.
Ugh.
Okay. Blaze.
All right. If all goes well, this is going to look awesome cinematically where we're all like back to back and shooting around in circles and shit. And he's going to fire off the flamethrower at this direction, hopefully to get as many as possible.
Yep, go for it.
Sweet. And nope, that is going to be well, it's going to be a 9, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to throw that hero coin in.
All right, do it.
Yeah, we're just going to add the 12.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You
Nice.
nice.
There it is.
So yeah, which ones were you aiming at?
The group on the left here.
All right. So go ahead and roll your D. Roll your D4 and then
Okay.
see what happens.
1. Sweet.
Let's see. There is a 1 in 6 chance or 2 in 6 chance for burn.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll a 2 in 6 to see if these burn.
What do you want? D6 for that? Yeah.
Yep. None of them catch on fire.
Yeah, well, we hit them anyways. Start.
Okay. Lambert, what do you got?
All right. It is not looking great. I am going to. All right. I'm going to rush down with the crew. Oh, not. Do I have the
You'll
wrong
need to
tool
click
selected?
on the token controls. It's a little beeple head. And then that way you can select your token and move it. Make sure you've got the select tokens. It's the little box.
Yeah, I have select tokens on token controls. Weird. It's giving me like a measurement when I click and drag.
Interesting.
There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna rush down. I will. Ooh, we got a lot coming up. I'm gonna hold my grenades. But I will expend my plasma rifle full auto at those three down in the just south of Cedric.
Okay, cool. So you do that. Oops. And you are able to take these out. Are you going to switch to your sidearm, or are you going to spend a turn reloading?
No, my secondary weapon that I chose was grenades, so I do not have a sidearm. I will be reloading before I use it again.
Okay. My turn. I'm not going to spawn anymore. They are going to move in, and these are going to go after Blaze.
Oh,
These
yeah.
are going to go after Cedric,
Uh-oh.
Lambert, and the kid. I'm too young to die. Oops.
I just like playing video games.
All right, so the Xenos parasites, they're going to roll. They have a flat d20 roll, no bonuses. Actually, it's going to be hard to hit you guys. So, Lambert, do you have or Cedric, do you have a defense score?
Yeah, 12.
12? All right. So, d20 minus. Awesome. They miss you. They miss you. We're going to do this one after Blaze. What's your defense score, Blaze?
15.
That is also a miss. Lambert, defense?
CJ. Defense.
14?
Okay,
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Yeah.
They miss
Okay.
you? Alright, kid, Sean, what's your defense?
13.
Alright, hopefully I roll like Dookie. 11. You all have narrowly missed the necromorph or the parasites. I'm gonna give it a D4 timer before the next big guy.
Boy. All right.
So we've got 2 rounds before the hunter shows up, but we're gonna tick this down to 12. So now we got 12 rounds left to get through this room. Kid, Sean, it looked like you were rummaging through the desk or that desk full of papers trying to find something. What exactly were you looking for?
I was trying to find a map. We got to get to an escape pod, or we got to get back to the docking bay where our shuttle is. Try and get out of here.
Okay, cool. So looking at your map, it does. You would find a map. It shows you that you can go to the south and get to your next spot easy, much quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do find containment procedures for specimen 025, the hunter, as they have big air quotes around, or not air quotes, but big quotes around the name. It is called the hunter, and then just like in video games, the rest of the script just kind of tribbles out into unreadable techno babble, and you know as much as you need to know that it's dangerous and you need to blow it away.
Right, and I don't have time. I'm gonna yell out to the guys. What is it? We're getting overrun. What is it? Let's head south. And I'm gonna head, I guess, to the door.
When you do
Is,
when you do that, Orvald comes over the intercom and says, "Containment procedures must be cleared before I will open these doors."
okay.
Oh shit.
God, can I hack the door?
Sure, you can try it. It will be hard. So it'll be a, I think it was hard 17, because you are fighting against Orvald, the AI, who's in charge of the
Right.
station.
Would my auto key come in handy now?
Yes, it totally would.
All right. I'm gonna use my auto key. And what do I gotta do?
You just say I use the auto key, and that door, you put it against the door. It somehow like sticks into the door, does some maneuvers, and then it like you hear ka-chink chink, and the doors go and open up, and now you can slide open that door. And next turn, or whoever can get through can follow you through that door.
Okay. As far as I expended a full clip at the beginning of this scene. Is it another action to load my weapon, or is it still unloaded?
It is still unloaded.
Okay, and so it's another action, so I have to take an action to reload it?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, that's my turn.
Did I lower the timer for escape? I don't remember if
You
I did.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
you did.
Okay. Well, let's spawn some more Xenos here, or parasites.
There you are.
Hooray! And they're both coming out of the same spot. Okay, so, Cedric, what would you like to do?
I am gonna blast those three with my shotgun and then head for the door.
All right, roll me a attack dex.
5. So,
Man. Okay, so
Cedric is green. Come on.
you blast your shotgun in excitement, and you're like, Xenos! So yeah, you get down to the door, and you are able to make it to the door. I'll do a couple more. Brody, what would you like to do next?
I am going to reload and post up like right here. And
Okay.
just kind of wait until. So I've reloaded my plasma rifle. And that is my turn. And I guess I say get behind me to the other two kind of more experienced guys.
Okay, sweet. You spent your turn reloading. Only one this time. That was the number I was hoping to roll most of the time when I was doing this, so I apologize, guys.
We walked into
You
this.
are being a terror to behold, so I'm all for it.
Good.
I was gonna say, you said like right in the first description of this game, you may die.
Someone's gonna die.
Yeah, I know, right? So
I mean, we're not here to hug bunnies, so.
right, exactly. I found
We all know what we're about.
I put in the chat. I found, if you ever want to use it for another game, I found a soundboard. So
Oh, nice.
Right. Pretty cool. It's pretty good. I don't think it's like film accurate, but it's pretty good.
Okay. So Blaze, it is your turn.
All right, we got to start clearing this room. So he's going to come up to this point and shit, left or right. 3 on the right.
Okay.
So these guys here.
Go ahead
his,
and
that's his target.
do your rolls.
And here we go. That should be 10 total. I don't think that's going to do anything.
Yeah, not quite enough.
Take my hero coin. Take my hero coin.
You sure?
Yep.
All right.
Come on, baby.
We'll burn that 12 with it.
Perfect.
Nice.
That'll do it. And damage. So it's a 1. I do get a +3 on that though. So
Oh, nice.
Which I fucked up the last round.
Oh, okay. So you would have got more of them.
So I would have got 4 altogether the last round, but that's my mistake. So
Okay. So you take out that cluster then, which is a great roll. Roll a 2, 2, and 6 again.
6.
Not quite.
Okay.
So when I say roll 2 and 6, I'm looking for a 1 or a 2, and then that will trigger the burn.
Nice.
Doing the spawns. Just 1. All the way in the corner. Lambert, your buddies are leaving you.
I'm catching up and running right down here.
If you make a far move, you will go to you can go to the next next index card.
Yeah, you will.
Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
you are.
I'm gonna blast through that door and get us out of here.
All right, so you guys are now in the Hab quarters.
All right.
Let me get the tokens out here. Okay, cool. So we don't have to worry about the hunter anymore, as you are not in that room. We tick down the escape timer. The target elevates just a little bit because as you're looking around, you see a lot of headless bodies on the floor. Not necessarily chest bursters. You don't see any like chest wounds or anything like that, but you see headless bodies and white milk-like substance on the floor and something that looks like a rubber hand.
Oh,
Oh
geez.
man, that sounds like those auto sex dolls back at home.
But as you're looking around, you see a lot of the hab doors are open, and there is blood everywhere. Headless bodies and stuff. There's blood somewhere.
Where's the hand?
Where's the hand? Oh man.
Mm.
Let's see here. I'm gonna get my little fancy dancy drawing tool out here. Oops. There is a hand. Well, we'll call the hand drawing tool. I don't want that. I want my free hand. Little hand right here. You see that little blue splotch?
Okay.
Yep.
That is the hand. But as you're looking around in the corridors and the different hab doors and stuff like that, you see what looks like 2d4 robotic looking people.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh.
So just historically
Great.
speaking, if his name is David, that dude's a dick.
These aren't necessarily that advanced. If you guys have seen Alien Isolation, the video game, they're not Ash level quality. They're maybe a couple cycles before Ash in the movies and stuff. So they got more of a heavily modulated processed voice, and I can't do it myself, but it's like kind of a croaky halt, citizen. There is containment procedures activated. Please return to your quarters, and they stick out like an arm and start like coming to you and stuff. Kid, you have papers that you got in the last room. Stuck to the backside of those, you see something about Siegson synthetics and what they're all about. And normally they have, well, that information isn't there. I'll let you guys figure that out. But you do get the name and the model number of what these synthetics are.
All right. I was gonna say, can I? Whose action is it?
It would be top of the order, so it's yours.
Okay. Oh, it is. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Lambert took us out. All right. Can I use either intelligence or wisdom and try and figure out if there's like a shut off code or something, like a verbal shut off code?
On the back of that paper, you do find something. There is a little bit of. You have to get to the backside of the synthetic, and there is a panel that you have to pull off and then disconnect a card out of the back of their skull. Or percussive maintenance. Either works.
I was going to say percussive maintenance is probably what we're going to have to do here. I am.
But if you figure out how to do that and describe it, I will reward scheming and ingenuity. This is
Okay.
a theater of the mind area here. So imagine like corridors stretching down and open doors and lights flickering and stuff now. And they're just kind of like lumbering down the hallway towards you and saying, "Halt, halt, citizen, halt, citizen."
Okay. Is this a solid object that we're looking at here?
Yes.
Okay.
It's more of like an open area table. Like you'd be sitting at it and you could eat or play cards and whatnot.
It's not a barrier. I gotcha. What to do? How many? There's 5 of them, right?
Yep.
I'm not sure what to do. I'm gonna reload.
Okay. Also, there is one door, and it's down south or across the hallway from you by one synthetic down here.
And then so I reloaded. That's my action, and then I guess I'll post up next to the blue hand. I don't know.
That's just a severed hand on the floor. You post up next to an open an open hab quarters, lights flickering on the inside, and inside the door you see like severed bodies and stuff, and people that were contained.
Right. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Cedric.
Yeah, I'm looking for an opportunity to get one of them to walk past me so that I can. Do I know this information about getting in behind their heads?
I imagine the kid would say something about it, like.
Yeah, I share the information with the team. What is it? Yeah, I have some ideas, but I'm gonna let it play out at least a round before I start talking, because I can just talk forever.
Yeah, so I'm looking for an opportunity to hide beside a door or above a corridor so that they can walk past me and I can try to get to the back of their heads in that sort of a way.
Okay.
Is there any opportunity like that?
You would have plenty opportunity. They do know that you are there. And there's only a couple of them that are moving towards you. We'll say that the ones down the hall here are the ones moving towards you.
Okay, and so do I know that they're smart enough that I'm not going to be able to hide from them if they've already seen me?
I'll say make a dex check, or not a dex check. That would be, let's call it a wisdom check.
All right.
For hiding against the target of 15.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got a 16.
Nice. So they do seem to detect you, but then you're able to like slip in, and they seem to reorient and then look at the rest of the group, standing at the doorway. So I'm gonna put you over here. We'll call these bed-looking icons different hab units, where like that's where somebody would sleep. So you're able to get into a hab unit and kind of hide in there. Brody.
I'm gonna run a scan and lower the target by 1.
Perfect.
And that will be my turn.
Let's see. What else does that tell you? Air pressure scanner.
I think it's just
Scan the area. Okay. So when you scan the area, you do find that the door across from you is locked, and it requires 2 key cards to open.
okay.
Crap. All right.
So
That's my turn.
I'll give you guys some other information. The key cards, you can guess where they're probably located and who's got them. You don't necessarily need to destroy them to get the key card either. Okay, Blaze, it is your turn.
Fuck, thinking Nate his thing. Do. I mean, we could be diplomatic about this, but we've also got 11 rounds to get the hell out of here. So, right here and try to nuke 2 straight below. That'll leave 3 of them to get key cards from.
Okay, cool.
So as good as that's going to get, boys.
And these ones are not minions, so they will have to take multiple successive rounds of damage.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's only 7. It's only 7, so it's a complete duff.
Okay. Lambert.
I am going to move kind of right up over here next to this like a side table kind of thing,
Yep.
something or other. And then I'm going to reload as my action.
Okay. I'm going to take this down. These 2 that did see you are going to move out into the middle and try and come around to engage with not Cedric, because he's hiding. They're going to head this direction when they get enough movement to head towards you. These 2 down here are going to start moving towards Lambert or Blaze, and then the one at the door is just kind of hovering around, hanging out down there. So they have not engaged yet. I have lowered the timer to escape, and it is your guys' turn again, Sean.
I'm going. Do I have line of sight on these guys?
Yes, this part here, where in the middle of the big gray part, is like a big community table.
Yeah, and it's a table. Okay. Can I try and target like their legs?
Being that they're behind the table, I'm gonna say it would be a hard shot,
Okay.
just because they're behind a table. But if you can maneuver yourself around and get a clear line of sight to them, then you'd be able to hit their legs.
Okay. You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna see if I can take these 2 guys out with my pulse rifle. And
Awesome.
you know what? I'm gonna discharge the whole thing again, just to try and just take them out.
Okay.
And let them be done.
Do the thing. So roll it. I didn't state that in the equipment rules, did I? For that.
For what?
Rifle, go full auto. Take out 8 enemies. Must spend. Okay. Yeah. So you're able to chop down their legs. We're gonna give them neat little icons here. Status effects. They are. It's the kneeling down one.
I figure if I can take their legs out, maybe I can get them on, turtle them, and get on their back and rip the panel off or whatever. At least on one.
All right. So those 2 are prone, but not dead.
Okay. And then I guess I'm going to run up on them, at least on this one, and see if I can. Well, I can't do anything now, but that's my turn.
Okay. Cedric.
So this hab unit that I'm in, is it only the one door in and out?
Yep, it is that one door in and out, and there's a couple bodies laying around. The lights blinking above you, but you are effectively behind kind of the side of these 2 synthetics down here.
Behind the side. So
Or
I
like-
could possibly get around behind them.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to do that and attempt to do things with the panel in the back of a head.
All right. Let's call that a dex roll.
All right.
Unless you any rolls that I call, you can argue with me if you want and try and like say, "Oh, I think it would be wisdom because I did something." I don't know. But
does it require any intelligence to know how to get into these things and do the thing?
Actually, yes, it would. I'd say it would
Can I roll
because
intelligence then?
it's synthetics, and you'd have to know like, oh, if I do this really fast, like if I hit these specific points, then it'll disable or go faster. So yeah, go ahead and roll intelligence then.
All right. Yeah, I made it. I got an 18.
Nice. So you are able to pull off the back panel of this one guy, synthetic number 3.
Mhm.
And we will put him as disabled. He will be stunned.
Do I have time to look for any kind of key card on his body, or that's my turn done?
That would be another turn, another action.
Yeah. All right, I'm done then.
All right, Brody.
I'm going to look to one of the older guys for approval because I'm feeling like I did good.
Good. I'm going to go up to the other one and just punch it.
All right. Do that percussive maintenance.
Flat out clock it.
Okay. That
15.
is 17.
Nice.
Nice.
You beat the target. So you're doing basic effort then, I get. Or do you have something that boosts you?
Nope, I have a +2 basic. So
All right.
Are you wearing an exoskeleton though?
I'm wearing the assault armor.
Oh, okay.
So that is 5 effort.
Awesome. It is down. I don't know if you can see that, but I incremented their health, so it is down 5 hit
Cool.
points.
Oh.
All right, that's my turn.
Blaze. You
I
have
think the kid's got the right idea. So let's full on bull rush. See if we can knock these guys over.
all right. So if you're gonna do that, go ahead and roll a strength check.
Good one. Nope.
Dang.
We'll call it a distraction. Kid can get in there and do what he's got to do.
Yeah. So they'll turn and look at you. Those 2 will turn and look at you. Well, they're on the ground. They're currently prone without knees, but they're scrabbling around and they're gonna look at you and try and like grab at you and stuff. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if you knew that or remembered that. So these guys are prone on the ground with their knees blown out because the kid spent his entire magazine. So if you wanted to change your action, I'll let you change it just because I don't think I would have done that
We're
same
good.
thing.
Nope, he's doesn't think too hard, dude. Point, run and gun, just go.
Okay.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure you're okay with that.
It's all good.
Lambert, what would you like to do?
I am going to. That's that. Is this thing I'm standing next to, like, is it something that I could, like, search through for maybe information or helpful tools or anything like that? Or
I
is it
don't
kind of
know,
just like
but let's roll a d2. On skull result, there is something there.
okay.
Skull result. So you're looking for information?
Yeah, or, something helpful, whether it's like some scrap equipment or, information or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll roll. You want me to roll like an int?
No, because if you're just looking, then I'm gonna tell you what's there. Give me a moment, and I'm gonna see if I
Oh,
can
sure.
find you some information. Well, that's not really helpful. Hold on. We'll do innocent. Innocent, power, and hope. Okay. So the information that you find is more lore based. You've determined that there was some experiments going on, and that someone had been looking to report or whistle blow that there was something going on with the fishy. Like, there's something fishy going on in this place. Obviously, you guys are in the thick of it, so you kind of know what's going on. But there was something going on where Orvald, the scientist, was conducting experiments and was using the innocent workers on the station to hopefully provide a way to colonize planets without having to spend decades and billions of dollars trying to terraform these planets like they do with the shake and bake colonies.
Sure. Cool.
Is that kind of what you're looking for, or were you looking for something more mechanically focused?
No, either or. GM's choice. So that's totally cool.
Well, you tell me what you're looking. Tell me which were you looking for that, or
Yeah, no, I was looking for something helpful. So whether it was like, oh, here's your key card, or here's a tool, or here's some information.
Okay.
So
Sorry, I misunderstood what
oh
you're
no,
saying.
yeah,
So
no, not at all.
there would not be a key card, but you would have found that there's a tool chest there. Sorry, I would have not rolled all that
Sure.
stuff. There would have been a
Okay.
tool chest there that you would have found, like a screwdriver that would have made it so that way you could roll easy on your next attempt to like get into the back panel and disable the Seegson synthetic.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold on to that screwdriver then. Just maybe I'll use it in the future, and then would that have been my action then?
Yes.
Cool. I will do my movement and kind of do like the 80s move where they slide over the hood of the car, slide over the top of this table to get behind this synth that Brody's currently fist fighting.
Okay. Awesome. We de-increment. This guy is going to attempt to engage with Brody. He will have a +2 to the roll. Not with a 6, because I think your armor is a little bit higher than 6, isn't it?
It's 15.
Yeah. So the synthetic reaches out, and you're able to dip, duck, dodge, and dive out of the way, or dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. These two on the floor are kind of like pulling themselves along and saying, obey containment procedures, and they're going to attempt to grab Blaze's foot at hard. So we'll just give them a +1 to their roll. Or I get a +2. They're gonna get a yeah. Hold on. I know how to do this. I've GM before.
Oh,
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh,
I don't think it matters.
But that's a hard. It's hard, so 17. Yeah, it still doesn't matter. They would have got you. They're gonna pull you down to the floor.
Yep.
So you are prone.
Yep.
And the other one of them's gonna attempt to whack you for 1 damage.
Cool.
This one here, let's see if he's gonna go anywhere. Skull, he's gonna move and join the fray. Blank. Okay. He does not join the fray. So that is the end of their turn. It is your guys' turn.
All right, I'm going to try and pull the back. So, which one's holding on to Blaze?
The synthetic one is holding on to Blaze. Synthetic 2 is the one that engaged with Blaze.
So, maybe I'm not seeing it. Is this synthetic 1?
Yes. Sorry.
So that's the one holding him. I'm gonna go to the one that's holding him and try and pull the panel out of the back.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intelligence roll or a dex roll, depending on how you're doing it.
Either one's the same bonus, so here we go. Okay, and +2, so 13.
Dang. I missed it by 1.
All right. Yeah.
Now, doesn't
All right.
get any bonus
That's
or
all I
anything.
can do.
Would it be an easy roll if they're prone, or?
Good point. I'll call that easy, so it'd be 11 or better. So what was your total result then?
It was 13.
Okay, so 13, you would have been able to get the panel off and pull out the card then. So you're technically over here, and this
Yeah.
one is now disabled.
Okay. And Blaze is now free, right?
Yes, he is now
Okay.
free to get up.
All right.
Cedric.
So did I pull out a card too?
You did. Actually, you're correct. Kid, you would not have been able to pull out a card yet. Because I did not
okay.
I did not let Cedric do that last time.
I got the panel off, but I didn't pull the card. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. So
Sorry, I didn't mean to take your card away. I just was I was confused.
I didn't let Cedric do that, so just to maintain
okay.
consistency.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, so Blaze is still held down.
Or actually, no. I'm sorry. Reneging here. Cedric was able to move out and disable the card, so you did get the card.
Okay.
I apologize.
So
Okay.
is the card you're talking about the same card that we used to open the door?
No, this is like the
that's where the confusion
motivator
is.
card. Yeah, it was
Okay,
rummaging through the pockets to get the key card. I'm overloading the term card. Sorry.
No, it's not the key card. It's just like the control board.
Yeah, control board.
activate.
There you go. That's a better term for it.
Cool.
So not bad for human. Oh.
So, how hard is it going to be to deactivate the one that is tangling with Brody? Like, are they moving all over the place?
It is moving. It's kind of moving all over the place. It's not standing still, so it'll be a normal roll. Since it's kind of engaged and in alert mode. So yeah, you would be able. You'd have to make the roll of 14 or better. All
right, I might. I think I might frisk the one in front of me, trying to find a card, a door card on it.
All right, so you do find the card. You get the blue key card that matches the blue slot on the door.
Okay.
And that is your action.
So I can't move and hide now in this turn, can I?
No, not this turn.
All right, is it my turn?
Yeah, I think I'm happy where I am.
Yep. Brody, is your turn.
Cool. I will punch again.
You want to punch it again? Okay.
Yeah, you do.
That looks like a resounding
Okay, that's
punch.
a 20.
Go
And
ahead.
then
2 more
4
damage.
damage. 4.
What did you punch last time?
I have a basic +2.
How much damage did you do last
I
time?
punched for 5.
You did
5.
5 last time, and then you're doing how much this time?
4.
4? Okay, so 5, 4. It is almost... It's not looking good. Why is it not... Okay, whatever. It looks like the head is... Like, when you punched it, boom! You got it right in the jaw, and the neck kind of like... And you're starting to see, like, the white milk kind of trickle out of the neck and stuff like that.
You.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm describing
Alright,
that,
that's
and
my turn.
I know that you've never seen the movies, so there's probably zero context as for what to imagine there. But just
You're
imagine,
fine.
like,
You're fine.
you ever seen, like, now I can't remember what it's called, canvas. When you start tearing canvas or fiberglass, and it kind of like looks like it
Yeah.
has fibers and splinters. Imagine that separating,
Yeah.
and then like the white goop coming out of the veins and stuff, or
Oh.
what would be veins.
Cool.
Blaze. You're on the ground, but you're no longer being held.
No, but we got to get the card out of the other guy. So he's basically wants to jump on the back of the dude, the other prone guy, and start ripping and tearing so he can get to the back of the panel.
Okay, because this one is not disabled, I'm going to make you have a roll, but because he's prone, it's going to be easy. So it'll
Sure.
be 11 or better to rummage through the pockets. Use whatever stat you feel is necessary.
I mean, well, I'm trying to overpower it, so let's say strength. It's only fair.
Okay?
Nope.
You don't have a +2?
No, not in strength. I dumped it all into Dex and Con.
Okay.
It's all good. He's keeping him busy. Kid'll swoop in and find it.
So yeah, you're no longer prone. You're willfully on the dude. So yeah, you're right here.
Yeah, we're slap fighting.
All right, Lambert, can you hear me?
Yep.
How much of that did you miss, or were you able to catch all of it?
Oh, I heard the whole thing. I was listening in the whole time. So I am seeing this one that Brody was just manhandling with his fists. I'm not as good at that as Brody is, but I'm going to give a swing and try and just take it down to finish it. That's a 19.
That is a hit.
And big money. One basic hit.
That is enough. The head goes
Yes.
and goes chunk, and you just see the body go stumble, like Ash in the movie, stumble, and then just goes poof. It is on the ground and DED'd.
Excellent.
Dead. Prone. So yeah.
I
That is that
will.
turn.
I'll stay put for my. I won't use any movement.
Okay, cool. So we've got 1 dead, 2 disabled, and 2 up, one up and 1 kind of scratching around the ground. We're gonna do another D2, see if this guy moves from the door. Skull result, he moves. He does not move. Lambert, you're gonna get slapped. What's your defense? Or not Lambert. Blaze.
Sorry, 15.
15.
Yep.
And he's gonna have he's gonna roll on hard too, so it's gonna be harder to hit you. Oof. On my screen, it almost landed on a 20. So he misses it. He's trying to scrabble, or he's trying to reach, but his actuators aren't able to get that far back behind him.
Sweet.
So yeah, it is now top of the order. The kid. What you doing?
Let's see here. So, hang on a second. Just make sure. Okay. All right. So we have 2 key cards now, right?
You have 1 key card. but you've taken out 2 of the control boards.
All right, I'm gonna. I think Blaze has control of the dude over by him. I'm gonna search the pockets of the dude right next to me.
Okay, that takes an action, and you find it because it's disabled and prone. So you're able to find the red key card, which matches the red slot on the door behind the Siegson Bro down here on the south side, or the bottom part of the map.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna move just over here and just wait for Blaze to finish that dude off.
Okay. Cedric, you got the other key card.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to run down to the door or towards the door and blast the guy who's standing in it.
Come on, shotgun. Shotgun.
If I'm right up in their face, is my shotgun better than my plasma rifle? I was just trying to look through Discord for the details of the weapon, but maybe you can just tell me.
Oh, hold on. Let me look. Okay,
Oh.
so shotgun is a gun effort, usable only in near. Where the plasma rifle can go full auto and expend the clip to take out 8 enemies, but must spend the next round reloading.
And that's gun effort as well?
Say again?
That's gun effort as well?
Yes.
When it's not using a whole... Okay, so they're both... Yeah, but shotgun's more fun. So I'm going to shotgun him in the face.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got an 8.
You got an 8?
I'm going to hero coins. I'm going to blow someone's head off.
I would add a D12 just because. Don't reroll.
Yeah,
add a D12.
Yeah. Brings the total to 14.
That is a hit.
Actually, no, more than that. It was a 9. Yeah, not a 6. So yeah, I got a hit. Great. So it's D8 for gun effort, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm adding...
Thinking about the shotgun abilities, I definitely gave that not enough cool ability to do anything with.
Good to know. Oh well, I rolled an 8, so that's 10 damage.
Nice. This poor guy splatters into white milk all over the wall, and his body just kind of blows backwards and slumps against the wall.
I'm going to do a little dance.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, you are able to blow him away, and he is dead. There's only one more robot or synthetic left, and it's essentially disabled. It's just on the ground, with Blaze on the ground.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Lots of crying. Ah!
Yeah, yelling about his mother and shit.
Brody, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go over to the other droid that's still active.
Okay.
And stomp on its head.
Do it.
So that's a strength roll.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You go down and try and stomp on it, but you land the hit, but you hit the side of the carapace where it feels like there's a big steel part there, and you miss the soft organy part.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Blaze, what are you doing?
My dear God. You know what? We got to finish this thing off. He's got too much time invested in it. Nope.
No.
He is slap fighting. Oh my God. He's just letting all his emotional baggage out at this thing.
So how red are your palms from,
Right, beating this thing.
They're red, like to the point he's bruising. He's like so angry, crying that he's punching now. Right? So
That's
he's getting
hilarious.
like all busted up knuckles and stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Lambert.
So we've got both key cards.
Yep.
Let's see. Well, but I don't have any of them to use them. So in that case, I'm just going to rush over here and attempt to shove this one off of Blaze.
I'm not gonna
That
make you roll for
is-
that. I'm not gonna make you roll for that because it's on the ground. The only thing you have to do is like get Blaze to get up because Blaze is the only person holding Blaze back at this point.
Yep. I'm my own worst enemy, bud.
Hey, Roland, I'll try and roll an intelligence to try and convince you. Yeah, I'll just shove it off of him so that at least it's not on top of him anymore, and that way it's just kind of we can just move through.
Awesome. So you are no longer entangled, Blaze. The only guy that's left is the dude on the floor. So it is your guys' turn. Top of the order, Sean.
Doesn't really matter. We should get the key card guys doing key card things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Cedric, did you already use the blue key card?
No, I haven't yet. I was blasting a head off instead.
Okay.
Yeah, he annihilated that thing.
All right. I'm gonna go to the door and use the insert the red key card.
Awesome. That's it. That takes your move in action. Cedric, I imagine you do the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys do that, and the door goes. You see, like the goes from red to green, and then it just kind of opens up.
And can I continue through the door, or is it no sort of action in the middle of a move, sort of an arrangement?
Yeah, you can move. I'll say everybody can move, so that way Brody doesn't have to go to the edge and be like, "Well, I can't move."
Yeah.
Very cool.
Boink.
Let's see. What's the next section? Mad Dash. Okay. So
Yeah.
you guys are
Yeah.
now doing a mad dash. I need to find my map. You guys are doing a mad dash down. Okay. Do. There it is. However, nothing is easy because I am a terror to behold. You guys are making a mad dash down the hall, and you're starting to get into familiar territory. Yellow lights, klaxons still going off. Orvald, the AI, is trying to convince you that you're not going to make it and to give up. It is futile to resist. I'm going to roll a couple d20s, or a d20, see how many Xenos spawn. That is not my d20. This is my d20.
Roll high, roll high.
I heard some masochist saying roll high.
Ain't here to hug bunnies, bud.
They're not necessarily at this part. I'm just trying to get them out.
Is someone just out of bubblegum over there?
Yeah, exactly, right.
It's bug hunts, man. This is what we do.
That's 12.
And apparently cry over the bodies of synthetics.
Ah!
So we'll say
This is an
there's
amazing. Sorry, you just gave me flashbacks to an amazing bit on a YouTube sketch. Anyway,
there we go. Okay. That's the distribution. I will tell you, These are these look like the same ones that you dealt with when you were just unloading. And a lot of them will probably pop on one shots, but you don't necessarily have to engage with all of them to get through these rooms.
Okay.
So
What-
is the gray like elevated or is
Yes.
it lower than us?
It is elevated.
Elevated. Okay.
Cool.
And this is the only exit?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Sweet
cool.
canyon.
All right.
What was the target here? Target changes. It does change. Okay. That'll be good. Changes from 15 or 14 to 12.
Oh wow.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Whose turn is
Oh,
it?
it's my turn.
Uh,
I think it's mine.
yes, it is Brody because Cedric led through.
Cool. I'll charge up and shoot one of these, the 9. So that is Dex. That's a 12.
Awesome. So that hits.
That's with my plasma rifle because I've reloaded it. And that's 3 damage.
Nice. You take out 1, 2, 3.
That's my turn.
Next up is Blaze.
All right, sweet. Now that he's out of that room, he's all composed, wipes his tears away, fires a hockey rocket, and he's gonna strafe over here and clearly see the guys in front of him. I mean, he's gonna gun him. Does what he does.
Lights him
And
up.
that's a +3 on that.
So that
It's
hits.
a 14.
Go ahead and roll that D4.
And here we go.
Boop.
And that's 4.
Oh, you got 4 total. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you take out that cluster.
Yeah.
Next up is Lambert.
I will run up to get to the corner. And as I do, I'll take a pot shot at the last remaining one up there with my plasma rifle.
Okay.
13. So that hits. Oh no, 12, 13, 15. So yeah.
So if you're just shooting that one, you do hit unless you got a minus for some reason.
No, I don't.
Okay, so yeah, you take that guy out. It is
Cool.
my turn. We're gonna de-increment that. We're gonna roll another d20 for see how many more spawn. 9.
Yes.
Awesome. And then these guys down here are going to come down the hall and attempt to engage with Lambert and Blaze.
Won't suck.
It's going to be just these 3 in front. They have a +1 to hit.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Really
So they are going to do D4. Yeah. You take 4 damage, Blaze. Or, I didn't call out a target. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, Lambert, 4, 5, 6, Blaze.
Sure.
Looks like it's Lambert. Lambert, you take 4 damage.
All right.
The rest of these guys just spawned in, so they do not move yet.
That's what I get for getting in front of the tank.
All right, top of the order, Sean.
All right. I'm going to. Can I make my way up here?
Yes.
I'm gonna set
Oop,
there
that's Cedric.
and.
I'm gonna
Me.
put.
Oh, oops, sorry about that, buddy. And I'm gonna make my way up here, and I'm gonna set. Does the Autobot have friend or foe? Like, do we have friend or foe tags?
I'm gonna say it does. I didn't specify in the abilities, but I will say it does.
Okay, so like, yeah. So if there's a friend in way, they're not gonna get hit. All right, I'm setting the Autobot pointed this way.
Down the hallway.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll put a little thing right here for the Autobot.
And that's my turn.
There we go. Okay. So Autobot, you activate it. It's gonna activate right now. What did we say was the cool thing about that?
It
Sentry
needs to be
turret.
reloaded 1d4 rounds. Is the only thing I remember.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a d4, and we'll see what that looks like, or how many turns it is up and running.
I'm just gonna do. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Let's try that now.
Cool. So you're essentially getting 20 or 36, 32 rounds of concentrated fire down the hallway.
Let the big dog eat.
So when that fires, I put down a sentry turret able to auto fire, which when I wrote that, I was intending to also use the same mechanic as auto fire, expending the clip for 8 enemies. So it
Oh,
takes out
wow.
8 enemies at this point, which would take out all 6 of those. But then you've got 4 rounds until that expires. So let's add
A timer.
a timer.
Nice.
Auto bot.
Cool.
Roll out.
That
Yep.
takes out that corridor. So it is scanning that corridor now. Yeah.
Cool.
What I mean by reload is you walk over to it, spend an action, roll another d4, and then that's how long it's been reloaded for.
Gotcha.
Okay. Cedric.
Yeah. So, did you say the door at the other end of the corridor was open,
Yes.
or just? So, can I fly my drone through it and see what's in the next room? Is that what the drone's kind of for?
Yes. Totally.
I will do that then.
Cool as hell.
All right. So as you fly it in there, you happen to see what looks like an observation deck with, you know, it would have had open access to this like space and stuff, but has since been closed over with blast shields. You see something that looks like a terminal that is like if you took an egg, a white egg, cut it in half, and then scooped out the middle. There is a thing that looks like that with a computer terminal in the middle of it, and another door
But
at
much
the
bigger
end
than
of
an
it.
egg, but an egg shape.
Yeah, it's in an egg shape. It looks like you could sit in it and type
Yeah.
in that thing.
Yeah.
And there's code and stuff running across the screen.
All right. I can't interact with anything from the drone, can I? It's just for looking.
Yes, just for looking.
How far across the room can I run?
If you wanted to do a full move, you could go from one side, or a far move. You can go from one side to the other.
Right. Okay.
Or
I'm gonna do that.
everything. I'm sorry, I said it differently. Everything in an index card is near. If you were to go from index card to index card, that's a far move. However, you used your turn to pilot your drone, so you'd only be able to move to the other end of that card, the card. So down here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll do that then.
Okay. Brody.
And I'm going to relay that information to the rest of the team.
Yep. I will go down here and then expend my plasma rifle for these 6 on this kind of zone.
Okay. So yeah, you are able to take them all out then.
Cool. That's my turn.
Blaze.
Oh, if we're oh shit, we got 3 more up there. Okay, cool. So yeah, he'll try and hit these 3 up in here.
Okay.
All right, cool. See what we got here.
Ugh.
Took off. And yeah, the pilot went out, so he's gonna have to relight that. And they work his way down here towards the door.
Okay, Lambert.
All right. Are we wanting to just blast through here, or should we clean up before we leave? Well, we're gonna spawn more if we stay in here. Because
Yeah, if you stay in here, you're gonna spawn more. But if Kid wants to pick up his Autobot, you're gonna have to spend a turn. You're gonna have to wait until I spawn more.
Oh,
Yeah, thing's gonna be killer.
could. I can't pick it up for him and then still make it through the door, can I?
You would not be able to make it through the door, but you'd be able to pick it up for him and run through, or not run through the door, but pick it up for him.
So then he could, on his turn, make it through the door right away.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Kid, you okay if I grab this?
He is muted. There we go.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I said
yeah.
grab. I said exact. I agreed. Grab the
Okay.
Autobot, and then I'll make it.
So I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it and run down here.
All right.
Awesome. So now, I'm gonna take off that drawing because we just did all that. Now we're gonna spawn Xenos.
As you picked up the Autobot, scrawled on the side in white chalk was Optimus Prime.
Excellent.
Like really like crappy written. It just says Optimus Prime.
It's awesome.
Is the R in Prime backwards?
Yeah, hello. It's like elite speak. All the I's are ones, and
What is this alien language you have written on here?
shut up, noob! Grab my gun.
Actually, we'll put those up here. Okay. So these have just spawned in. They are not going to move. These over here were still there. I'm going to do a skull die roll. On a skull, they're going to go for the kid. On blank, they're going to go for the group. Does that seem fair?
Sure.
Yeah.
Blank. They're going to go for the group.
All right.
They come down
result.
here. And they're going to attempt to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're going to attempt to hit Lambert, Brody, or Blaze. 1, 2 is for Lambert, 3, 4 is for Brody, 5, 6 for Blaze.
Got it.
3. So they're going for Brody. We got 3d4. Nope, not 3d4. We need to roll a d20 first. And they have a +1. Or these didn't have a +1. That was the synthetics that did. What is your
15.
defense? 15. 12. Looks like you're holding out fairly well. Your armor and your maneuvers with your fisticuffs,
Cool.
keeping them at bay. Then they're snapping at you. All right. So top of the round, you have 5 rounds to escape. Sean, the kid, what are you doing?
I'm going to reload my rifle.
Okay,
And
that's an act.
and then,
So that's an action.
right, but
You would not be able to move far if you do that.
Oh, so I can't actually get out the door if I do that?
Yes.
All right, then screw it. I'm just running out the door.
Okay.
I'll reload. I'm just taking everybody out. Come on.
All right. So you
Let's
guys
do it.
make it out. Observation deck. Activate. You guys appear. And this looks most of the same as the last thing. Door on the other side of the way is open. I'm going to roll for spawning Xenos in this room.
Can we tell if we're getting close to like where the escape ships are?
Yes, when you who picked up the map? Was that kid?
No, I think it was. Well, I think I was looking for a map. Yeah.
You were the one that picked up the map. Yes, you are close. This is the last room before you get to the docking bay.
Do I know which direction is the docking bay?
Just straight across the hallway here.
Okay. All right. Cool. I
5.
relay that to the rest of the team. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Ah,
Right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 2. These ones are kind of spread all over, and they seem to be converging into the center where you are going. There's one dangling above you as you enter this room. Zeno number 3 here. What would you like to do? It is Cedric's
Cedric.
turn.
Yeah. So where's the egg thing? Is that in the middle of the room?
There's no egg in this room. Oh yeah, the egg thing. Yeah, sorry. The terminal is this right in the middle of the room here.
Yeah, right, okay. And I'm based on Cedric's knowledge of, how this world works, which is obviously much better than Ollie's. Is it worth like checking to make sure that the docking doors are going to be open, and would I'm just trying to think of, are there useful things that I can do with that?
Yes,
What looks
so-
like a pretty important control panel.
Cedric would know, and most people here would know. This is what is called typically a corporate terminal or mother terminal, but has been since repurposed by Orvald. This would be able to get you central access to the station and potentially get information, open the docking bay doors, or close other doors and such in this station.
All right. I am going to run into the room and try and get access to that.
Okay, so you are able to do that, and what would you like to do at this
So has it got like CCTV footage of the other rooms or anything like that?
Yes. So when you are able to see the docking bay, what you see in the docking bay as it's panning is something that looks like a saw with a big old blade on the end of it. It goes shoo, and seems to disappear out of the camera's camera's sight. You
I
do
seen a
see
mechanical, like a machine saw rather than a
not
like a
quite.
saw.
It's very
No.
bony and black.
Right. Haha, okay.
Okay. Like when you say like a saw, you're talking like a hand saw,
Like
not like
the big
a
like
circle.
ones with big old 2-inch maybe or 4 millimeter like wide teeth on the saw that require two people to.
Right,
Oh.
right.
Okay. Can I see whether or not the docking doors are open, either by looking at the CCTV or
The docking
or
doors
sort of,
are not open currently, so
I'm gonna assume-
you'd have to get into the docking bay, punch the door, and then it would open it up for you.
Oh, I can't open it from where I am through the terminal.
You can, but right now they are locked, or they're shut, and normally that's what you would have to do is get into the docking bay, get into the shuttle, and then open them up.
Okay. So
because if I didn't, there'd be no oxygen.
Yep.
Right.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
So basically, you have to be on the ship and then initiate the cycle the doors, or does somebody have to stay behind?
Ooh. Would you guys think that would be kind of cool? Because I didn't really think I didn't think that far ahead. I'd be willing to say if you open the doors, there's like a force field keeping the air out and stuff, or like the oxygen and stuff. But I didn't think about that far. I think it would be like cinematically cool if someone had to come back in here and like poke the door, sacrificing themselves. But I don't want to force anybody to do that. That's just what I think would be cool.
Well, if that was the case, then I could open the doors and whatever was in there would have no oxygen, and then I could close them again.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to try and open the doors, and I'm going to tell them. I'm going to tell the rest of the team I'm opening the doors to like that. I've seen a big
You're gonna
monster,
cycle the
and I'm
doors,
saying that with like
Nice.
excitement. And I'm going to open the doors.
Nice.
And I'm really like, I want to see it. Like my character Cedric is pretty excited, and it's if he wasn't scared, he would be not killing the thing. He'd be going to have a look. But I'm hoping I can get a bit of a glimpse of it if it gets sucked out into space.
All right. So I'm gonna say what's this room target number? I don't know if I had a target number for this. Mad Dash. Okay, it's the same target number. So target number is 12, but you're not fighting. Well, shoot, I don't know for sure. I'm gonna roll a D2 or a skull die. On a skull, you're gonna have to fight Orvald for it. On a blank result, it's just straight target. Okay, so it's 12 or better. Orvald is he's not fighting you for some reason when you're trying to access the terminal to this to the docking bay. So go ahead and roll your intelligence. It sounds like you're pretty smart.
Yeah, but I only got an 11.
Oof.
Fail.
Any hero coins?
Anybody
No,
got
I
a
spent it blowing that thing's head off.
I've got one.
Okay.
So are you saying I can add a D12 now?
Yep, you can add a D12, which it will get you 12, so you do make it.
Yeah.
The doors open.
Thank you, whoever gave me the hero coin.
And the door on the other end of the hallway here, you do see air kind of seeping through the door and stuff. But what you would have heard, you can't hear. You can only see it on the CCTV monitor. I'm gonna pull up the picture and send a screenshot to you guys. It will be in the chat for this.
Yeah, full xenomorph.
Yep, you got
Queen.
you just sucked the full xenomorph queen out into space.
Nice.
However,
Oh,
you'll have to sacrifice. That does take your turn, so next round you will be able to use your action again and shut the doors.
Mm-hmm. Unless Orvald decides to get involved.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So that was Cedric's amazing action that just probably saved you 2 turns or 2
Nice.
rounds.
We still got a chance, guys.
you got a
Yep.
chance.
All right, Brody, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go back in, and I'm gonna close the doors.
Okay.
Seeing what he's doing,
So, yep, go ahead and make an intelligence roll.
Can I help him by telling him how I did it?
Yes, so that makes it an easy roll, makes it 9 or better.
Cool. 16.
16, you are able to do it, and they start. So yeah, they are now shut. They are shutting. So by the time you guys get to the door and make it through, they will be shut. Blaze.
All right.
All right. Well, we still got baddies we got to deal with. So before that guy has a chance to jump down, he's going to sidetrack over here. and try and finish that dude. Yeah, it's a 21.
Vengeance! Fucking vengeance! Vengeance!
There it is.
So yeah, he pops, goes away. You finally have hit something.
Nice. Now it's all gonna turn. You're gonna hit everything, man.
Oh yeah.
Lambert, what do you want to do?
So the doors are closed in the next room, or they
Yep.
will be by the time we get there. I am going to. Oh, I'm kind of low. Nah. Well, healings for later. I will rush up here to join the group, and I will take a shot at that guy down there.
Are you
With
expending
my
the clip, or
plasma
are you just
rifle.
doing a normal roll?
No, I'm just going to do a normal roll. A 18.
That is a
Who's
hit.
got my auto gun?
I
Oh,
do have your gun still.
Lambert
Yep.
has it. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, you do hit it. Sorry, and you take that out because it is a horde mode. All right, bottom of the round. Increment that. Autobot isn't necessarily there anymore, so he's gone. Sean, what would you like to do?
I am going to. How far across can I make it? Can I make it to the door?
So if you want, that is near, and you'd be able to do an action. If you wanted to open the door, that is an action to open the door, and then whoever can move far can follow you through that door.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't activate my hordes. Boop, 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 doo. You weren't necessarily there, so
Let me go back. There we go.
we'll put these two here. This one's gonna attack Cedric. So Blaze.
Keep forgetting to stand behind the tank. Dang it.
Does 16 beat your defense?
Yeah, I got 15.
Was that me?
No. Blaze.
No, that's Blaze.
Blaze is taking 4 damage.
Oh, that sucked.
Lambert.
14 death. Yep.
Oh, 16. You take 3 damage. Cedric. Oh my goodness. They're just getting all the hits in. You take 2 damage.
All right.
Now you can move.
For everyone.
What was that?
I just said the dice are hot for everyone now.
Yeah, the game's figured it out.
I'm gonna make my way at least to the door, if I can, and I'm gonna reload because I need to reload.
Perfect. Cedric, it is your turn.
All right, I've got another question based on what Cedric knows. Is there any point attempting to get the doors to open on a timer?
I would call that
a thing that-
a whiz check, and I imagine it would be possible. You'd have to type some code in and stuff.
So that's wisdom rather than intelligence?
Or no, I'm sorry, intelligence. That's intelligence. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to try and do that. Get the doors to open on a timer.
Okay, sweet.
And I got 20. Not a nat 20.
Oh, dirty 20. Okay, so yeah, you're able to 80s hacker away at the keyboard and stuff, and screens scrolling across. So you're able to hack the planet and set a timer. Roll a D4 plus 1.
Okay. Well, that is a 3.
So
in total.
When you hit the button that says go, you got 4 rounds to get into your ship.
Oh no, I rolled a 2. Yeah, so
you rolled a 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. You got 3 rounds. When you hit the button, you got 3 rounds to get into your ship before the door opens.
Oh, and I haven't hit it yet?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stay there, but I'm going to hold off for a moment and not hit the button yet.
Okay. Brody.
I'm going to run and open the door.
Okay. There is oxygen and atmosphere at this moment.
Cool.
Blaze.
That's my action. Cool.
All right. Let's see. This area here, is this able, like, you stand in that area? We're not going, like, up a wall or anything?
No, you're. This would be like
Ideally,
a.
you know what? Ideally, I'd like to get about here and see if I can nail both of these guys.
Yeah, you totally could do that.
All right, cool. Let's go with that. That's a duff.
Does anybody have a hero coin?
I've got a hero coin. Take it.
No.
You sure?
Yep, haven't used mine yet. Go for it.
All right. Well, with a 2, let's go with the reroll because that's garbage.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's see here. Try this again.
Yeah. All right, so you get
That's a
to
lot
roll your
better.
D4 plus a D12, but you get both of them anyways.
Yep. Well, with pinpoint accuracy.
Speak for it.
They pop like balloons, big acidy balloons. Lambert, it is your turn.
So, all right, I'm gonna take a shot at that last remaining one as I rush over here. Not gonna expend, just a regular old shot. That's a 14. 12, yeah. So that hits.
Yep. He pops. It is top of the round. I'm going to roll for spawning, but they're going to come in at the other end here. For spawning. So not too bad, but, you know, there's still stuff on the board. And you guys are free to do whatever you need to do. Sean, you all are close enough that you can make it through to the next card.
You need to take the timer down, Phil.
Cedric, hit the timer.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. You got 3
Hit the
rounds.
timer, Cedric. Let's go. And then, like, I guess if he hits the timer next,
Yep.
we're gonna exit.
Yep,
to the
you guys
next room.
are now into where is it? Airlock. Was it airlock? Hold on. All right, we're so close and I'm bungling it over here.
Do I have to stay behind if I'm going to hit the timer? Or can I just hit it?
That's kind of what I was hinting at. Is like take us to the next scene as soon as Cedric hits the timer.
So
Okay.
Sean would be able to tell you that Cedric should hit the timer, and you guys are able to get out into the docking bay with plenty of time to spare, since you gassed the Queen out into space, and you guys have successfully escaped from Orvald Station.
Huzzah.
Sweet.
Cool.
I feel like I stopped us from having the boss battle.
You kind of
Sorry.
did. I
Sorry.
didn't plan for that to happen, but I mean, I also didn't write down like, here's all the stuff the characters can do, because I wanted you to use your big brains and think of cool stuff.
The thing is, too, is like the boss could have just totally just killed every single one.
Yeah.
That
would have been probably what would have happened because it was the Queen. She gets a +5 to rolls, and yeah, because you also used the computer, you avoided the stuck bay doors, the Queen, and the shuttle. Oh, and the shuttlecraft is open, so everybody but Torn knows what that means. And do you live happily ever after? Depends on if you've seen Aliens 3.
I was gonna say I'm just waiting for us to either get to the main ship or us to turn around in the shuttle and find that's where the queen laid more eggs.
Mm,
So no one knows.
yep.
Anyways, great
That was
game.
cool.
Thank you.
Yep. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stop.
thank you,
Yeah,
Phil.
that was awesome.
Thank you. I'm gonna stop the recording.